What up, guys? We have the Joker Volume 1. We're just going to go some of the stories. There's a lot of different stories happening in here. We're going to focus on the Gordon part of this, a very dark tale of how Gordon is approached to take out the one person he sees when he closes his eyes, and it's the Joker. And it is a dark tale. I mean, it's fun, though, but it's a great tale. So this is going to be tied into James Tunyon's Batman run, the omnibus. I've been finishing it. This is the last story in that volume 1. And what we have is we just have Gordon here. He's retired already. He's at this bar. He's approached by another detective. He's been retired. Guy's real gross. He's over the hill. But he talks about what is the worst thing you've ever seen? He asks Gordon, when you close your eyes, what do you see? And this guy starts talking about what he sees when he closes his eyes. The worst thing he's ever seen in his line of work was he came up upon a person eating the face of a young girl. And that's the thing that he sees the most when he closes his eyes that haunts him. And he asks Gordon, and Gordon's like, why are you telling me this? And he goes, there's the law, there's the respecting the system, and it's supposed to work, serving and protecting ordinary people, keeping the peace. And I know it's important to you, Jim. And I admire that. My daddy would have admired that too. But there's the law and there's evil, Jim. And when you see evil, you aim for the head. He's giving him some good advice here, something that Batman never takes, right? Go in, come out of Arkham. So Gordon is just like, whatever, dude, I'm out of here. And he takes off, kind of like brushes it off. But that really stuck with him because what he sees when he closes his eyes is the Joker. Now, this whole story is going to be, he's going to be approached later on in this issue to go and hunt down the Joker because the Joker took off after the Arkham explosion. There's a bunch of bodies. These are people that are deceased. Some of these different people. One of them is going to be, they think that it's Bane that had deceased in this explosion. I don't believe that. No one believes that, but that's the say. That's the tell. Okay. I love this picture, by the way. Love it. And then we just go into more of Gordon's stuff here. Detective work with Batman. His wife washes his face. And then again, the Joker is completely haunting him throughout this entire issue, or he's there, and it's the same picture when he opened that door where he his daughter, paralyzing her for a very long time, and he's seeing how this is changing, how people are glorifying the Joker, especially with Punchline right now in the papers, going viral and stuff like that, and people loving the clown, loving Punchline. He just doesn't get it, and these people that are preying on the old people here. I like this part where Barbara had directed him to dye his hair as not to show of any age to be approached by these people. But dude, Gordon's buff, dude, and he snaps this guy's arm. I love this part when he's talking to his daughter. He can see the Joker always there in the shadows, always there to haunt him. It's a really haunting tale. This is laughing at him, joking around. And he starts talking about his son, how his son was a psycho too. He passed away, and just the stuff that's happening in these books is great stuff happen. Great story, and we keep going. And then he's approached by this woman, very rich woman. She's asking him to get in the car. Kind of has no choice here. He gets in there, and they take him to this chapter 3. They take him to this mansion where she approaches him and kind of say, hey, you know what? We're looking for the Joker. We need you to go out and get him. Any means necessary. And Gordon's like, dude, I'm old. Like, I'm not in the police force anymore. I don't do this anymore. And she says, well, we need you. We don't want him to brought back. We want you to go ahead and take care of business and poo him. And we'll pay you. We can pay you a lot of money. We know you hate him. We know you hate him the most. So why not get some cash and take care of the person that gave you the most grief? And Gordon's just he's kind of thinking about it, dude. He doesn't completely say no at first. And then we hear with the Joker, he's a psycho. He's just there laughing about stuff, and they just show that craziness in him. And then we go on to the issue 2. That was issue 1. So if you guys like to see this, I'll go into issue 2. It's a really great story. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like, hit the sub, and always keep on reading.